Hattis Hierophant. I am your tarot reader and welcome to your April general reading. I hope you're doing well, my beloved. If this is your first time here, I hope you consider subscribing. I'd love to have you here next month. And Libra, if you are returning, you know I adore you for it. Now, the center of your reading, Libra, don't click off, all right? There's some unpacking here. I have that of the Three of Swords. So this is energy of disappointment and betrayal. And I feel like that there's someone in your immediate circle, right, who you were already kind of suspicious of. You know what I mean? It's almost like they came on a little bit too loving. They came on a little bit too supportive. They were always like, you know, Libra, you're the best. You're amazing. And it was sappy and gooey. And you're like, you know what? You're a bit too complimentive. You're a bit too supportive. You're a bit too much, right? If it's too good to be true sort of thing. So that's how I feel. So if there's like a third party involved, and this doesn't always mean that, you know, there's cheating or anything like that, but I feel like it's like a group of three and maybe you make the third. I don't know. Maybe there's a group of six and you make the sixth. So I feel like it's in threes, right? So I feel like it's a group for sure. And there's one catalyst who's always in your face telling you how wonderful you are. But as soon as the door is closed, they're like, did you know Libra? And you know what Libra said about you? And you know what Libra's doing? Like, that's how I feel. And that's the betrayal, is that you didn't know how deep it went, right? So if this is not resonating with you, if this does not sit well with you, Libra, let's ask our question this. Are we treating everyone as fairly as we should and as loving as we should as well? So it's always energy is so you know, lucid. We want to make sure that it's not us, right? But some of you it is. I'm sorry, Libra. I'm sorry. Don't click out. Don't click out. You know, we are here because we want to make ourselves better. But some of you, someone is down, low down and dirty. Now, of course, I expanded on this and I got that of the Five of Hearts. Honey, this is all about gluttony and just gluttonous and just too much, right? That's the energy I was picking up on. So if you don't know who this person is, now you do. Because all of a sudden you're like, you're going to have a whole bunch of aha moments for April, right? So let's go into your moon energy. Let's see what's going on. The first card I get, and your moon energy is where your emotions are. This is where we get a lot of our work done. This is also where spirit works on us behind these spiritual closed doors. And we have that of the Ten of Wands, some fire-like energy, the Seven of Swords, air-like energy like yourself. And we also have that of the Tower. And this is all about change. Now, I want to talk about this Ten of Wands energy that I'm feeling for you. I'm feeling like that you are doing most of the work anyway. That's why it feels like such a betrayal. It's like all this work I was doing was making sure that you were good, making sure you were okay, right? And then you go behind my back and be like, you know, Libra thinks she's all that. Libra think he can do everything, right? Like this is what I feel, okay? And I feel like some of you are actually packing your stuff and like, done. I'm gonna move all my stuff over here. And some of you, it's not just your stuff, it's your heart, it's your feelings. Because some of you can't leave a situation, but you sure did turn off that passionate side that you had for them. How you would passionately protect them, how you would passionately work for them and towards them, and how you would passionately defend them. You're like, I'm taking all of that passion that I had for you and I'm moving it away. I like that. Because if they don't deserve it, Libra, take it away. This is that Seven of Swords. I'm going to take my ideas. I'm going to leave you a couple because that's me, right? That's the type of integrity I have. I don't want to take everything. I'll leave you a few. But the good stuff, I'm taking. Thank you very much. Now, when I expand on that, I have the Jack of Spades. Honey, just so you know, this is going to be a tough fight. This is not going to be an easy opponent, right? Because this person, if they did go to other people and say how bad Libra is, they got a few followers. I'm sorry. Some people just like to follow bad news, and some of those folks who you thought were your friends and who were the biggest supporters, and you were also doing this for them too. You were also working hard for them too. They recruited some haters. Gosh, I hate this energy. I do. I don't like it. But that's why we're here. So we can unpack this. And so we know how to be prepared for April. I wasn't expecting this either, Libra. I wasn't, right? But I like this energy here, right? You see how she's kind of like looking back, I just keep getting whoever it is, you're already suspicious. That's how come she's looking behind her back. There's already a little suspicion of like, are they talking about me? Are they doing something? Are they stealing my ideas, right? And calling it theirs, right? Are they mincing my words with a little bit of truth and a whole lot of lies? And then when I expand on this tower, and this is one of my favorite cards in the deck, right? I know it feels dark, but it's not. It's truth. Because once that tower starts to explode, right? And you see it's very crown-like. It's at the very top. We're talking about your crown chakra. That's when we have our aha moment. And you see the folks that are kind of slipping out of the tower. Those are the people who are going to come out. You're going to know who's on your side and who's not. That's what the tower does. It causes people to choose sides. And once you know, Libra, that's okay. Because it's kind of that time anyway. Because it's time for you to start this new cycle. It's time for you to start this new life, and you need to know anyway who's coming with you and who's not. And to expand on that even more, this energy, girl. I have that of the 10 of spades, and you see it's the rooster, and it's the cockle-doodle-doo. When that rooster, crows or speaks, or whatever, chirp, I don't know, what do you call it? Whenever they do what they do, right? The whole idea is to wake everybody up. And that's what this tower moment is going to do. Not only is it an aha moment, but it's going to be this great revelation. It also represents that of judgment, right? And when the typical tarot, this represents that of judgment. So it's going to be a time of you knowing the real deal friends and foes. So I love that this is happening in your moon energy, because Spirit wants you to know the truth. Spirit is ready for you to start a new cycle. In order for you to start a new cycle, you have to start with a clean slate. And the people who aren't for you, why have them around? Let's go into your sun energy, okay? And your sun energy is your ego. This is where you show up in the world. And I have that of the 2 of wands. I'm sorry, I got really energized, which goes with this energy. It's fire energy. It's energetic, right? And this is the 2 of wands. And the 2 of wands is you making a decision to move forward in your new life, your new journey, your new cycle. You see, she has to plan how she's going to get across that water and get over that desert to get to that water. And you might have to walk the desert a little bit, and you may have to do it alone, but sometimes that's what makes you gritty. And that's how you can do some self-reflection on what you want and how you want it to look like, and how you want that story to end. So there's going to be this decision of you deciding, right? I know how to pick my words. Of you moving into this new cycle how you want to, right? I wish there was a better way of me saying it, because I can only see it for you. But you get my gist. All right, so then I have that of the 5 of swords energy here, right? It's more walking away. It's more of like, yeah, I found you out. I found you out. And some of them had to walk away in shame, because some of them were ashamed of the conversations they participated in, because they got caught in I'm seeing a whirlwind. They got caught in the whirlwind of stories, right? To the point to where maybe they didn't feel a certain way about your Libra, but because that energy, that person, I feel like it's only one person. It's one person who kind of led the let's bring Libra down sort of, activity. And they got caught up. And when you went to question them, and I feel like you didn't even question them. I feel like you found them out accidentally, like you walked in on a conversation, or through a conversation of a conversation, you start putting two and two together and you're like, oh, okay, so A2. So we are going to see some separation there. Talk about separation. I can't make this stuff up. I expanded on this energy for you, Libra, and I got that of the 4 of Spades. This also represents that of death, right? And this has nothing to do with a morbid sort of energy. It's that of knowing the truth, because there's nothing more true than death. There's no coming back from that, right? The only thing that comes out of that is you being able to start over and start anew. And I can obviously see that that's happening for you. I also have that of a 5 of Cups, and we should know to expect this energy. You're going to be a bit disappointed, but you still have 2 cups behind you, so you are still going to have those ride or die friends who didn't fall for the okie doke. They didn't fall for the rumors. As a matter of fact, they were the ones that are like, I'm sorry, what? I never knew that about Libra. I think that's a lie. Right? So you are going to have those friends who are like, look, I'm not trying to choose sides, but the truth is the truth is the truth. That's not true about Libra. So you are going to find that you do have those friends, organizations, people, situations that really stood by you in those times. So don't focus on those ones who betrayed you. Don't focus on those ones who got caught up in the storytelling and the lies, and they started adding to the lies too, because they started believing the story themselves, right? Because come on. The best lies are the ones you can convince people of, right? A lot of us have seen this through politics and through world events. Sometimes it's easier to have people believe a lie than it is the truth, right? So don't be focused on those people in those situations who fell for it. Now, once we move out of this energy, right, and we follow this energy, this is what we can expect for your immediate present. And I have that of the 4 of Swords. And my darling, I know this makes sense because you're just like, what? Like, what happened here? I need to regroup, relax. Like, I didn't know that people were after me like that. Libra, come on. You are born under Venus. Sometimes people are jelly of you for no reason. Because there's this light, this halo of beauty that just surrounds you. And some people hate you for it. Gosh, I'm sorry to have to tell you. You know, I don't like doing readings like this. But we are here to tell the truth. And that's just the truth. So I'm going to need you to rise up from this little situation here, right? And we are. I expanded on that and I got the 8 of Hearts. And again, it's that energy of, and this is that moon energy. So, you know, it is feeling a bit emotional, right? And it is that shadow energy that's now presenting itself. And baby, I like when the shadow energy presents itself because I don't like to be in the dark. I like to know the truth, and so do you, Libra. It might be a little disappointing, but you will recover from this. And it's necessary for that new cycle, that new journey that you are on. And I can see that happening for you. The last card of your reading for April is that of the Knight of Swords. This is how I know. You take your ideas, you take your stuff, you take your mental clarity and your mental health, and you take yourself and you gallop into your future without those people who didn't deserve to be in your space anyway. Just saying. Listen, Libra, I know that was a tough one, but come see me next month because I want to know how this all works out for you too. I hope you have a lovely April, and leave some comments. I got to know what happened here. I need to know who this person is. I absolutely adore you.